before the cars, before the clothes, before the hoes. I put that money up, then go and get some more.
Yo. Appreciate y'all tuning into the very first episode of Talk of the Town. Starring your host, D2 Tons.
And your boy Jay, you already know what it is, man. But give y'all a little heads of what we do. Every time we drop an episode, we gonna have a drink of the day. It could just be a straight liquor, or it can be something to chase it with. Some people don't like to chase their liquor, but me personally, I chase mine. But in today's drink of the day, you done had a long day at work, long stressful week. Your baby mama, your kids doo-dooing everywhere. You just doing what you do throughout the week. But you come to that one day, you just need to take a deep breath and go on and get you a little Patron. And my personal favorite is the mixed with cran pineapple. My go-to.
You can do any cran apple or cranberry juice you want to do.
Yeah,
You feel me? Your preference.
yeah,
But, we just prefer, cran pineapple. This shit gas.
yeah. But also, we don't condone in underage drinking or drinking and driving. Drink responsibly. Y'all get what I'm saying, though, man.
If you do drink, make sure you got a D&D, bro.
Yeah,
Because
it's too many.
drinking and driving, bro, that shit ain't cool, bro, at all, bro.
Yeah,
So,
it's too many deaths every day. Doing that can endanger you, or it can endanger others that have nothing to do with your foolishness, man. So drink responsibly.
because I know y'all people don't want to end up in jail. If you survive.
Yeah, cause they basically, don't hold me to this, but I think they basically charge you with murder if you know what I'm saying, hit somebody drinking and driving. And but that brings me like, what's your take? You seen the story with a
Mm,
newlywed couple that was leaving their reception? They got hit by a drunk driver on a golf cart, and
mm,
then the husband he left as a widow. The wife died, didn't she?
yeah.
What's your take on that, brother? I get like something ever like that happened. Like y'all just got married, like
So basically, I'm the husband. I just married my wife,
yeah.
and
As soon as y'all leaving y'all reception, like
she
pulling
died
out.
on me.
Yeah,
Man, it's gonna be a lot of mixed emotions. Cause for one, we just got married. This is the most important day of our lives.
yeah,
Especially if we ain't got like no kids or nothing. We had goals that we wanted to plan with each other and everything, and then all of that just snatched away. It's gonna be a lot of mixed emotions. So I can't 100% say that I'm not gonna get out the car and do something that I don't want to do. I don't condone violence,
but
but
you see, they wasn't in the car. They was on a golf cart.
oh, say I got hit on a golf cart.
Yeah. Like they literally got. I think they literally don't hold me to this. I just know what I seen the article. I skimmed over it. I didn't read detail for detail, but I do know they was on a golf cart and they got hit by a drunk driver. I do know that part. So I don't know. Like me, I feel like that I wouldn't. I don't like I'm stuttering. Like how would you even go on with life in that situation? Like when you marry somebody, they say that's when you know that's your person. Like you just married your person that you plan. I know some marriages don't work out, but the whole point of marriage, is to spend the rest of your life with that one person. Like, and then as soon as you create that moment, that person just gone like that, bro. Like that's gonna gotta be crazy. I don't know what I'd do with myself. Like I legit would probably be putting a mental rehab or something.
I
Like no cap.
mean, like, yeah, I'm gonna need some help, but at the same time, I'm not thanking God that my wife is gone, but I am thanking God that I made it because, like I said, we on a golf cart. It's not a regular car. Some golf carts don't got no doors, so I could have flew out and died with her, and that would have been even worse. At least somebody's still here. You know what I'm saying? It's still tragic that the wife died, but at the same time.
Yeah, man. To the was it groom? The groom that
Mhm.
had this like my thoughts go out to you and prayers and everything like that. Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's a hard situation to pull through. The love of your life, the woman that you plan on spending the rest of your life with, she just going out the blue. So, prayers up for you, my boy.
Yeah. Or I always say no drinking and driving. Like me, I do my fair share of drinking. I ain't gonna lie. But me, I don't drink and drive. Like, no, they just never been cool to me. Like I say, I'm 22 and he just turned 22, and he legal. But you just don't do it. Like it's just not worth it. It's not worth losing your life. It's not worth taking nobody else's life. Cause don't like I said, don't hold me to this. But I think if you kill somebody, they charge it as murder. But don't hold me to that.
They're gonna charge it as murder for sure, for sure.
Well,
Because
they should. If they don't, they should.
obviously, because for one, you killed somebody. For two, you totaled not one but two cars, and for three, you know, you caused the wreck. So you gonna pay one way or another.
Yeah. But I mean, yeah, that's going crazy. Like, but we gotta talk about next, bro.
So on today's topics, we're gonna start off with the music industry.
Cause all if you know, then you know what's going on in the industry right now. It's been buzzing for about a week now.
About a week and a half.
Yeah.
So my take on it is, and I got one question: where did Soldier Boy come into the situation? Because I
Like
just
for
want to
real,
know.
bro.
I just want to know. Bro.
Comment down below if you knew Soldier Boy was dropping. Was it May 12th?
May 12th.
Was it May 12th? Yeah, May 12th. Comment down below if y'all knew Soldier Boy was dropping May 12th, man. Like, come on now, bro.
They said
You damn near 40, bro. Come on now.
they said that, bro, like goals, like when somebody drop an album, they have like I guess the amount of how many albums they gonna sell. They said bro was dropping 500
That's what, like, views or streams or something like that.
streams, sales, downloads. 500, not 1,000, not even
But
100K.
he ain't got a county, not even a city. God dog.
He got a trailer park, cause that's what that is, bro. Cause ain't no way, bro. You drop a whole album and
Forget a
plan to
trailer park,
sell.
man. He got a 10.
I'm telling you, bro. Cause you drop a whole album. Album is, I say, in my opinion, an album is 10 songs plus, and you only get 500 streams. Oh no, my boy. You shout out, my boy.
And then you jumped in talking about, like, you gonna do more numbers than Dirk and Youngboy. Like, come on now, bro. Like, no, like, I get it. Everybody got their take on the Youngboy and Dirk situation, but me, I've been a Youngboy fan since he came out. A bunch of y'all jumped on that wave once y'all seen how hard he was. I've been listening to Youngboy since 2016 when he first caught that little buzz. Then he went to jail, came out. That's when everybody want to jump on that wave. When he jumped on, was it AI?
Yeah.
The first AI, that's when everybody jumped on Youngboy. Y'all wasn't rocking with 38, baby. Y'all wasn't rocking with Mind of a Menace. I think it's called that. Yeah, Mind of a Menace or something like that. His old joints. When he was still in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Y'all wasn't rocking with Youngboy. And a lot of y'all, in my opinion, y'all wasn't rocking with Lil Durk when he had the waves, man.
Exactly.
Like,
he had the white baby mama, that little Dirt.
Yeah, y'all ain't been rocking with Lil Durk, the gas and mud Lil Durk, the straight drill Lil Durk. Y'all was not rocking with Durk back then, man. So my take from this, because I listened to Lil Durk first before Youngboy even, came. I remember the first song I heard about Lil Durk, I think it was called This Ain't What You Want or something like that. I remember like the whole video was in black and white. But that was the first Lil Durk song I ever heard. Long time ago. But for Soldier Boy to want to come into the scene, like, come on, bro. You ain't had a hit since what, Kiss Me Through the Phone? Like, I mean, like a
No,
hit
no, no, no,
everybody
no,
know.
no, because he had that TikTok hit that she make it clap, clap, clap. But that's for TikTok, my boy. Like,
It's literally a dance. Like, it wasn't like Kiss Me Through the Phone.
yeah, like you were hopping into a beef where people done died behind this, and your recent hit is a TikTok dance. Oh no, nah, my boy,
That's why I'm
you
like,
shout out.
where did he even come into the situation there? Like, you did that straight for clout. And then the clout didn't even work.
Yeah, well, I mean it did, but you know how clout work these days. You get a good 1 or 2 days, granted a week, and after that, you back to the back of the bus.
But you know how Soulja Boy go though.
The way Soldier Boy was talking, he was talking so reckless, saying that, oh YB, you a hoe, you a bitch.
He said he gonna put another dent in your head.
In your head. And what did YB respond back?
I can't wait to see. I can't wait to meet you.
Wait to see
But
you.
you crazy. Did you see that? It was an interview Soldier Boy did where he was saying that he was supposed to sign Young Boy.
Yeah.
But he said he was on tour and he said it was like, man, who the fuck is this little nigga in my DM? I was like, man, get the hell on. And Young Boy done blew it to be bigger than him.
You had the opportunity to sign, if not
the biggest artist of this generation.
Exactly. and now you pressed about it. That's all it is, bro. You pressed about it.
He
Because you
said
missing out on money,
he
really.
said it himself. I missed out on the bag. He said it himself in the interview. I don't remember. I don't know. It wasn't Breakfast Club. It was somewhere else. But yeah. And then I hate to like everybody know like Young Boy is one of the biggest trolls. Like think about it. He on house arrest, can't leave home. He ain't got nothing but time on his hand to do music. He got like any why y'all think he dropped what like 8-9 albums last year in 2022?
Yeah.
Every time a big mainstream artist drop, he dropped. Everybody know he did that to mess up their numbers because he know he can. So it's like he ain't got nothing but time on his hand. He probably got what 5 more albums lined up, ready to wait for somebody else to
Just like I
drop.
was telling him the other day, it's like Dirk ended up pushing his album back. Young Boy might just drop another album and then he like
But
promote it.
in his last 2 albums, them showing gas like that. That's that old Young Boy vibe where he like talking that shit, like talking it. Not them albums like I mean I've messed with some of the songs on his previous albums where he was crying a little bit. I guess because you know what I'm saying. Like he on house arrest, he see the same folk, like same house, same walls,
Same
same
people.
people. Yeah, that shit probably depressing, like messing with him mentally. That's why he was putting that type of content out. But I mean, but the last two that he dropped, what was it? Don't Try This at Home and Rich's Op or something like that.
I think so. I don't know.
I think it's Rich's Op.
See, me, I listen. I listen to Lil Baby. I listen to Dirt. I listen to Young Boy, but it's like I don't have them in my rotation as much to be a so-called fan. Like I enjoy the music, I listen to it, but I try to listen to everybody, every genre, expanding my music eye. But I mean, when there's something to talk about, it needs to be talked about.
Yeah. Comment down below who y'all picking between Lil Baby, Lil Dirt, and YB, man. Comment down below.
I can go ahead and tell you now, it's
Yeah.
gonna be YB because people
I
ride
don't
that
know.
man nuts so hard.
But I don't know though. I got a feeling it's gonna be kind of like a half and half between him and Baby. Cause me personally, I was listening to Baby when he first came out, but then when he started just strictly rapping, almost like strictly rapping about like high fashion and stuff like that, it's nothing I can relate to. You feel me? So it's like
Yeah,
yeah, his beats be alright or fire or whatever I guess, but it ain't something I just like get in the car like Lil Baby got to drop something like straight pressure for me to get in the car and listen to it. Like that's just me personally, but in the industry, bro, like it's crazy, like. And y'all see that? And I know it went viral on TikTok. I didn't see like that physical live when Youngboy was mad and going off on DJ Academics and them, bro. Oh my god.
he said, what did he say?
He said, all you like to do, he said, your drunk face ass. All you like to do is get drunk and talk shit. And when he pointed that finger, that's gonna get you fucked up, boy. I died laughing.
It's like he came for everybody. He came for Drake, basically saying,
Oh yeah. We was at work talking about this yesterday, right?
Mhm.
You know, he went for Lil Yachty, right?
Mhm.
I think he meant to say Lil Uzi. Cause he said JT. That's what he was talking about.
No. The reason he said Lil Yachty, you remember when the City Girls, they first popped off?
Yeah.
What was that song? It was, I think, was it Act Up? That Act Up, you can get snatched up. That song
Yeah.
is that song. Lil Yachty wrote that song.
Oh,
Lil Yachty wrote that song for them. Like he, did all that stuff for them, basically putting them on. So they like that. You feel me? So it's like,
I guess that makes sense because they signed to QC, ain't it? And Lil
I
Yachty
think
signed to
so.
QC.
And see, the thing
Yeah, that
about
makes sense.
JT, the reason he threw JT in there because JT was trying to holler at him
Oh
way back
yeah,
in the
I
day.
remember I seen it. They said JT when Youngboy was like real young, she wanted to fuck him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
basically. But
what did I do, Lil Yachty though? What I don't get.
cause hey, look, yeah, Lil Yachty just Lil Yachty. Lil Yachty, he weird. So that's why he
Yeah,
called him what he called him. I'm not gonna repeat the word that he said because I don't want to get this video taken down. But just know it started with an F and end with a T.
but my personal opinion, like when Lil Yachty first came out, he was hard.
Yeah, I mean,
Like
Yachty was,
but he fell off to me though.
see, that's the thing. See, in your eyes, he fell off. In other people's eyes, he could have just taken a step back. Cause you got to think, some rappers when things going good, they branch off and do other stuff. They ain't got to do this music stuff. Cause Lil Yachty, I don't know if you know this, but Lil Yachty got pieces
I was about to say he
and
got a
walk, and I'm talking
pizza.
about selling like fast. So it's like when you got other revenues, hey, look, I'm still getting money here, but hey, I'm getting more money over here, so I'm gonna start focusing on the money over here.
Yeah, I get it. Like, see, yeah, that's how I've been thinking. Like that whole Soldier Boy thing. I think Soldier Boy what 30?
He up there.
Yeah, I think he. Yeah, we looked at the other. I think he's like 30, 31, 32, something like that. My thing with Soldier Boy is like, bro, like a lot of artists like that was coming up when we came up. Like I remember Soldier Boy came out with 2006, his biggest song, Crank That.
Mm-hmm.
Um, like for example, like Lil Wayne. Lil Wayne, he put out music, but he don't put out music as often as he used to. Everybody know Lil Wayne stayed with a mixtape coming out.
Yeah, he's big on features now.
Yeah, Boosie.
Yeah.
Boosie, he more of a feature artist now. People pay him for a feature. He don't really, you know, put out his own songs on albums and shit like that.
Unless you provoke him. Cause
Yeah,
you remember when was it? I think it was YB that did stuff in that song.
talking about fuck the English. No,
Yeah.
no,
When
no.
he did
Everybody.
he
Oh,
did everybody. Like
it was Gucci, Apple Music. Damn, what's the name of that song? I know it's not fuck the industry.
it was something, but he
Damn,
threw
I
like
can't
a
remember.
mean straight to Boosie, and I think he came back with a diss song. So
No, no, no. I don't think Boosie ever came back to him though. I remember Boosie said in an interview the reason he not gonna respond to YB is because he don't want to kill him.
I could have swore Boosie dropped some. I
No,
don't
you
know,
might be thinking about Gucci. You know that song YoungBoy did.
bro. I'm
I feel
telling you,
like
bro,
I'm
it
Gucci
had to
man. If
be.
he did, I don't really listen to Boosie like. I
I
don't
mean,
listen to
I don't
Boosie like
listen to
that.
Boosie like that either, but
What was the name of that damn song? Like, that shit ain't gonna stop bothering me.
yeah. See, I don't call phones. I call shots.
I ain't never heard it.
Yeah, he did young boy in that song. Basically saying, look,
I
bro.
hate I hate YoungBoy. That's the name of that song. I
Yeah,
hate YoungBoy. I'm sorry, y'all. That was gonna bug me till I figure out the name of that.
but he basically was saying like, look, bro. You know, we from the same place, and you know how we get down. So watch what you say.
Yeah, but yeah, like what I was saying, like for example, like Lil Wayne, he don't put out music like that. He either do features or right now he touring. He got that big tour going on right now. So
And speaking of tour, did you see he ended the show like early?
yeah, 'cause they said he was like 3 hours late and the crowd wasn't fucking with him.
So he shut that bitch down. Yeah,
Yeah, I think he went off on the promoter on stage, wasn't it?
yeah, yeah.
Damn, that's crazy. But me personally, Lil Wayne is my favorite rapper of all time. Some people say Tupac, Biggie, this and that. I wasn't alive for that, so I'm gonna say Lil Wayne is my favorite artist at this time.
I don't really got one because, like I said, I listen to everybody. I got a top five, but my number one is not my favorite. It's just that's the one I like the most. It's just because I like them the most that don't mean they're my favorite. It's hard to try to say somebody's just your favorite and you don't really know a lot of their catalog. Like I know their catalog, but there's people out here in this world that knows. Give example, YoungBoy, every single song word for word, bar for bar. That's a this is a a favorite. That's his favorite. But
Like
see, I
look,
can't say that.
see, this is why I feel like I rock with YB so hard because when YB first came out, he was putting out that mental like mentally pain music.
Mm-hmm.
Right when I discovered YB was right after my grandma passed away, so I was like going through some. No, of course, I just lost my great grandma. Going through some things, but it wasn't like mental suicidal, nothing like that. It was just
It's a
uh,
loss,
yeah, a big. It was a great. Not gonna say a great loss, but a big loss to me or whatever. When I lost my great grandmother, and when YB came out, he was like that one song. I used to listen to it. Like I used to hit that bitch on replay. That song, Hell and Back, on the first 38, baby. What's the name of the other song on that bitch? What I Was Taught. I feel like that song, What I Was Taught, is you taught to be a man, stand on business. So I use that song as just like a daily reminder, like you a man, stand on business with it. But point is, when YB came out, I feel like I related to him because then in a lot of his older music, he used to talk about his grandma a lot. He lost his grandma. I lost my grandma, so that's how I related to YoungBoy. I just been rocking with him since. Like, and I'm mad. I was supposed to go see him back in 2020 at the end of March, like March 30th. No, I don't remember the exact date, but I know he was coming down where we from South Carolina. He was coming to Columbia. I done bought my ticket, my old lady ticket, and everything. Concert almost, he almost didn't show up. I think he was under investigation for something he did back then. Then investigation over, COVID hit. 2020, everything shut down. Everything but Walmart, really.
in English.
Yeah. So it's like, and then by the time the world kind of opened back up and concerts started going again, YB was locked up. Then when he got out, he was on house arrest. He's been on house arrest since. But I did like wow, that was gonna be my first concert ever attending. But my first concert I went to was Rod Wave. Rod Wave came to Greenville, South Carolina. So comment down below y'all favorite Rod Wave song, man. Cause you done been through some things with a female, a nigga, or something. Rod Wave got a song for it, bro.
Tell you, bro, that's a song, any song you can put on. I might know word for word, block for block. And that's not necessarily my favorite artist, but he's in my top three for sure. For sure, if Rod is not in your top three, either you listen to a lot of gangster music, you old head, or it just ain't for you. But for these same people out here, Rod is not. I give you top five. Rod is not in your top five. Something wrong.
Yeah, I can agree, but he done fell off a little bit. That's that what was the last thing he dropped? Was that Jupiter Love or something like that?
Bro,
I
that
ain't
shit was magical.
bro, I can't get past the first song. Like
That
this
shit
is
was
my thing. Like
magical.
if an artist drop an album or something, if I don't like the first song, I don't go all the way through it.
Bro, there's been plenty albums that is like gold top tier in my book, but they have that one song on it that I don't like. And all you gotta do is skip. All you gotta do is skip.
Bro, I feel like the first song on the album is like the trend, like the like when your teacher was telling you when you writing a essay or a paper in school, how your first paragraph is your tone setter, then your body of your paragraph go into your details, and then the end of your well not paragraph, the middle of your essay, like your body, your details, you go hard, you go in, and then the end is where it's like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
if the album, like the first song on the album, don't set that tone that what I'm looking for, I don't listen to them.
See, you can't think like that though, because like I said, it is songs on there that this. Obviously, his songs gonna go viral, but it's like these are like classics. Like when we get old and they play Rod Wave, it's gonna be songs off that EP because it was an EP. I think he dropped like 7 songs. It's
Yeah, I
gonna be
know it
songs
wasn't,
off that EP that are going to be like classic, like bops, like
but didn't he drop what was it, Beautiful Heart, Beautiful something like that before, like the album
Beautiful
cover?
Minds. I think. Like,
Yeah, yeah. I wasn't really feeling that like that though.
see, I kind of understand that, but also at the same time, I think what happened was, in that album, like his old lady left him.
That's the one he had twins with, right?
Yeah, I think so. Don't quote me on that, but I heard something about him, like him and his old lady like might have separated. So it was like I figured, that would have gave it, the push that it really needed. But I mean, yeah, like, he had some good songs on there, like some
Yeah,
great songs, like
it was a couple that I would rather listen to, but it wasn't like what's the old Rod Wave? What's that one album? The one that like he had like a church
you
paint
got
window.
to my ghetto gospel,
Yes, bro. That one and the what's the other one?
no skips. That ghetto gospel was a no skip, and I'm trying to think
I
of
know he dropped a deluxe for both of them.
mm-hmm, both of them gas,
Yeah, I played
gas.
them. Well, it's like the originals. I play the original album all the way through, but like the deluxe, I don't like some of his features on there, like with Kodak and all them. I don't like all his features on the deluxe ones. But the number one song by Rod, no, I got two, two number ones basically. They right there. That song, Brace Face, because my old lady I'm with now.
Mm.
When I first heard a Rod Wave, the first song I heard by him was Hard On. Bro, getting a phone call. First song I heard by Rod Wave was Hard on My Sleeve. Well, no, Hard on Ice. I'm
Mm-hmm.
tripping. Hard on Ice. Everybody knew that song. So I went looking more into him. That's when I found the Ghetto Gospel. That song Brace Face. I listened to it heavy when I was in the mix of getting with my old lady I'm with now. So that reminds me of that time in my life right there where I made that decision that this is the person I want, whatever. So I like Brace Face and that other song. I don't know what you are. I know what I mean. That song. Damn, what's the name of that motherfucking song?
There you go.
Say goodbye. Say hello. I need you now.
I
I
know.
don't
Every time I start to
close
close the
my
door,
eyes.
and you
You knock
know,
and I
and I
let.
let
Damn,
you
what's the name of that
in.
song, bro?
Loving you, my greatest sin.
Street Runner.
Yeah,
Street
Street
Runner.
Run. I had to keep singing, so I had.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, them two right there, my number one Rod Wave songs. Like some people would say Hard on Ice. Hard on Ice is definitely number two.
I mean,
And
like
Letter from Houston.
you also have like you say, Hard on Ice, but that song kept getting constantly replayed over and
I
over. It's
don't I
like
don't like the remix either.
talking about
With
what
Dirt.
Lil
Dirt.
Dirt,
I
yeah.
don't like the remix.
See, mine's you gotta actually like listen. Like these ain't
He
got
he'll get into it. Me, I know the hits.
these ain't got no stars beside them. That's how I be listening to them. My first one is I think it's OMBD Over
Over
My
My Dead
Dead
Body.
Body.
That's a bop too. That's definitely number
Over My
three.
Dead Body. When
Number
I
three for me.
play that, do not talk to me. If I'm
Well,
driving, don't talk to me. Don't touch me. Because I promise you, I'm
that's
gonna sing
another
that
one.
word for word, bar for bar.
And Sneaky Link. That's a good one too. Sneaky Links.
See, I kinda like that one. But
Oh, and Green Light. No, Green Light is up there with Street Runner and
I
Brace
don't
Face.
know.
Green Light, bro. That's Broadway with this.
Oh no.
Pistol in the party,
But
don't
that
seem
ain't Rod
right.
though. That ain't Rod. Like
Exactly. It is. It's a vibe,
it's not
bro.
Rod.
That song is hard, man. You listen to Broadway more than me, man. That song is
I mean, I
hard.
listen to it. I know the song word for word, but it's just it
Man,
just say it's
we
not
was at
Rod,
when we
bro.
was at that concert, me and my old lady when we was at that concert, bro, and he's hearing him perform that song live, bro. It almost brought tears to my eyes. I ain't even gonna lie, bro. Cause it's like bro can really sing. Like he ain't your who was in that verses?
Say verses.
That verses where they couldn't sing with the
You
damn
talking about the dude that had
they
that
One
song?
Wish.
Yeah,
Damn.
one. You had Ray J.
Ray
You
J, yeah,
had
Rod Wave, bro. He got some pipes, bro. He can sing, bro. Like live, if you, cause all his tours is like postponed, cause he going through something, I guess. So all his tours are postponed. But if you ever get an opportunity, bro, go to a Rod Wave concert. Like, yeah,
but my first one is Over My Dead Body.
yeah, that's
My
about.
second one, Heart for Sale. A lot of people don't know about.
I'm
See,
about to say, I
a
don't think
lot
I
of
even
people don't.
heard
A
that
lot of
one.
people don't know about Heart for Sale.
I was about to say, I don't think I even heard of that one.
It's basically it's him explaining about his heart, saying that I got his heart for sale. It's his heart, but he's saying that I got my heart for sale. You know, he's been through the mud, he's been drugged, he's been broken, been beaten on. So I'm
What
finna
what
sell it.
what album was it on?
It was on one of his old albums. It was the one. It was like a black background with like the red hood on.
I know you're talking about.
It's
It's two songs on that. Two songs on there. I can't remember. I remember one of them. One of them was No Love, I think.
mm,
I can't remember the other one. But it played. It's right after No Love,
mm.
I think.
Yeah, when it comes to ride, I be deep. I'm talking about deep in the trenches, like
Yeah, that's
going
how I
through it.
am. Like how he is about Rod Wave. That's how I am with YB, bro. Like YB dropping, I'm down low. I don't even gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't see how people don't like Rod Wave though. Like
no, I fuck with Rod.
I know, but there's some people who's like,
They say he
oh,
cry too much. Yeah.
he cried too much. Don't about listen to all that sad ass shit. You ain't went through no shit in your life. I'm trying to tell you,
Yeah.
you go through some shit and you listen to that motherfucker. Oh boy,
It's like I ain't gonna say I don't know. It's just like with Rod Wave, like me, like growing up, I always like R&B music, like motherfuckers that can sing.
mm-hmm.
Like back in the day when it was what Chris Brown first broke out,
You got Chris Brown,
Ray, yeah,
Marion,
Marion,
all that stuff.
Mario, like all the motherfuckers like that. Like I like music like that. Rod Wave give me like a futuristic version of that, but he just be kind of down in the dumps a little bit, you
Mm-hmm.
know. But it's still bop though.
Because I
My
mean,
best of my
everybody go
day.
through something in life,
Yeah,
and you know
it's
when you
life.
find music to relate to what you're going through,
and it like gets you through it in a way, I guess.
Yeah, I
Like,
mean, it gets you through it because it's like you end up listening to that song over and over again, and once you finally know the words and you sing it, it's like a weight lifted off of you because it's like, dang, you know, I'm not the only person going through, the same thing. So it's like, hey, I'll be straight because I know I ain't the only one, and there's people all around the world who going through the same thing I'm going through. So time to knuck if you buck.
yeah. But we ain't finna drag y'all on too long about music, bro. But what's y'all take on this whole like? Cause it's one last thing. You know how YB was saying stop the violence. He done beefing with everybody. Like, what happened to that YB?
See,
Cause
see,
like these
see,
last two
see,
albums,
see. Look, listen. What I think it was to stop the violence thing between him and Fredo because
yeah,
him and Fredo they've been going at it for so long,
that
and
was
I
what,
think
like,
this was before music. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
Like way back with
But
G Money and all of
you
them.
see, with my opinion though, like with that whole situation, like I feel like they was just mad because young boy, cause they was rap, all of them were rapping before YB.
Mm-hmm.
He just caught a buzz and elevated quicker than him. I feel like it might be some hate shit. But I don't know. We wasn't in depth. We just know what social media let us know, So it's like we don't
Mm-hmm.
really know the main details behind that shit. But
But what I was saying about because me and him, we had this conversation the other day. Them boys would be stupid to squash the beef. Cause do you not know how I want to say this?
how much money behind that shit?
Yeah, how influential, if that's a word,
Influential. I be said,
now you say
cause we country, bro. We can't be
it.
words, man.
You know how much money is behind this, like
Like views, streams, like it's like long as ain't nobody dying in the crossfire of it, it's just lyrics and words going back and forth. I don't see nothing wrong with industry rap beef.
yeah,
Long as it just stays music wise and y'all
music.
ain't like physically, what I'm saying, doing shit to harm each other. I mean, it's bringing both of y'all money, both of y'all numbers gonna look good. Everybody gonna be like, ooh, YB drop. Let's see if he said something about Dirk. Ooh, Dirk drop. Let's see if he said something about, what I'm saying, shit like that. Or Fredo Bang drop. Let's see if he said something about YB. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying, like shit like that. So it's very, very revenue-ish.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if it's a word or not, but y'all get what I'm saying. Revenue is money. It's a positive on both sides, as long as it just stays music, like musical beat. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. All I can say is ain't no beef stopping. Even if it is behind closed doors, it probably could be on down the years. But as of right now, the beef is on fire back
Yeah,
again. Because at one point, it
it's
was like
settled.
it
It's settled
died
down.
down.
Yeah,
It
like
died down. Like I say, like after a year after Von died, like they wasn't really, throwing
no.
too much.
That's when they heated up when Von died.
Well, I'm saying after a year afterwards,
Von died in what 21?
yeah. So like I want to say late 22, early 23. They really went on each other like that. It's just YB is YB and YB gonna throw shots for
But
sure.
see, I don't really because at one point, bro, like when it came to like social media and shit like that, I wasn't really into it. I ain't really care for social media like that.
Hmm.
So what I'm thinking happened, maybe all of this wouldn't be going on if it wasn't for Quando Rondo. Because Vaughn and YB had their problem because YB was mad that Vaughn was with his baby mama. Then
Hmm.
Vaughn was on live talking about somebody said YB was hard, but he not. Was YB ain't responding. YB ain't get to saying nothing until Vaughn died. Shit escalated or whatever, and everybody was saying that was it Lil Tim? Lil Tim was
Hmm.
wrong. So I mean, I feel like everybody got their take on that. Maybe he could have just broke the fight up instead of just firing shots at him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, none of this shit would have happened because Vaughn wasn't even supposed to be there,
Yeah.
and he jumped out the car on some hot head shit. So, which y'all, it's felt like man, like, being a man, like it's not flashing out on somebody so easy, like especially like in public. Like, it ain't like arguing with your old lady behind closed doors. It ain't like arguing in the locker room, playground, some shit at school. Like this real life. People real like kill your ass out here. This is the generation we in. People pick up a gun before they want to throw these.
Hmm.
So
It's just the way the world is now, and it's like my take on the situation is like you know everybody is a hothead at one point.
yeah,
I feel
everybody
like,
got that point.
and I feel like Vaughn when he had his hothead moment, you know, I feel like
Essentially, it cost him
it
his life.
costs him because it's like when you go to your high head moment, you see red and you don't see you don't see the green, you don't see the red flags or the possibilities of something going wrong. All you see is what you want, and what you want is that nigga that was talking all that shit. So you gonna go get him, not realizing that hey,
There's consequences to it.
so you never know. So you have your hot head moment. Think about it before you have your hot head moment, or just don't be by yourself when you have your hot head moment.
Like it's a time and place for everything. Like a club parking lot or in front of a club, wherever they was at in Atlanta at that. You really think? Come on now, y'all really think Quanah Rondo is gonna be rolling solo like that, bro? Like, I mean, Vaughn was he stood on business. He told Quanah Rondo, and I see you, I'm gonna bust your ass. I mean,
Yeah, but he also he told him he was like, look, I'm not gonna shoot you. I'm not gonna shoot you. I'm
yeah,
gonna whoop your ass though.
yeah,
It's just some niggas just scared to get their ass whooped. That's all it is.
yeah. But really, I feel like that beef would have never got started if Quanah. And then it's the thing that I didn't understand. I fuck with Quanah Rondo, but it's like you showed the video. He was trying to like get Vaughn to the hospital quick and save his life type shit. Why when this man finally pronounced dead, you talking crazy? Like that's when all that shit really like escalated when Quanah Rondo was talking crazy after Vaughn. But it's like in the video proof you was there trying to save bro life, but now he dead. You talking crazy in your music. That's what sparked Lil Durk in them. And I think YB got involved just because he affiliated with Quanah Rondo. Even though YB ain't had nothing to do with his race. So why is him and Durk beef? Because I know at one point they was talking about doing hella music together when they was on live together like a couple years back. So, what you want to get into now?
Shoot, they go ahead, knock out them sports. All my NBA fans, my NFL fans, I don't know, I don't really watch no other sports. I'm gonna be honest with you. Comment what sports that you watch and what's your favorite team is.
Yeah. Like me, I only when it comes to like NBA, I only watch it during the playoffs. And this playoff season, I've been slacking, but I'm gonna catch the finals though. Oh, other thing, who you think going to the finals? We got the
Like the
Lakers,
finals.
you got Lakers,
Off top, I
Nuggets.
already know you ain't gotta explain. I got the Lakers and the Heat.
I don't know.
Heat in 7.
Oh, you think Heat going all the way?
Heat in 7. Bro, they going all the way, bro.
See, I
Cause
ain't really been like keeping up with it, so
I ain't keeping up with it neither, but from what I am seeing a lot from the Lakers is yo big man. He ain't consistent.
talking about AD.
AD is not
Yeah,
consistent.
AD soft as fuck, bro. Like one game, he like last night he dropped what he had last night 40.
He dropped 40 points, over 10 assists, over 10 rebounds. Like he went off. He shot
And
more than Jokic, but it came down to the why.
yeah, I think at one point, and we was talking about it at work earlier today. I think at one point the Lakers was down by 20. They lost by what 3, some shit like that. But I mean, 80 one game he there, and the next game is like, where is Waldo? Where is AD? Where the fuck is AD at? He hurt. I think somebody said something about he got hit in the mouth with a
He
wrist.
got hit. He got hit in the head, and then they had to carry him out the court in a wheelchair. I just want to know if you get hit in your head, why are you getting carried out on a wheelchair? Nah, they say it was because he had a concussion. But back when we played football, if you had a concussion, you finna walk over there, you ain't gonna sit down on that bench, and you finna tell me how many fingers I'm holding up. Cause I'm telling you, you ain't getting no wheelchair.
I don't feel like. Well, I don't know though, cause I had a concussion once from a car accident. It's like I couldn't really move my eyes without this shit hurting. So it's like I don't know. And like you just had a headache no matter what you take. When I had one, I don't really know how other people feel about concussion. But when I had mine, it's like I couldn't move my eyes up side. I couldn't really move my eyes at all without um my head just throbbing. Man, my head was just hurting all the way around. I had got in a car accident and hit my head on the back of the seat. That upside point. I don't know. I low key, bro. See me, I ain't no LeBron fan. Any team, I don't give a fuck who it is. Any team going against LeBron, I pull for them, bro. I ain't got like that whole argument with LeBron being better than Jordan and Kobe. Man, that shit is irrelevant, bro. Of course, and people y'all say dumb shit. This motherfucker been playing basketball damn near 100 years.
I think he what? I think he like what 39, 38, 39, something like that.
I know he done played. He played hella more seasons than Jordan and Kobe though.
I mean, yeah.
So it's like, of course he gonna have all these fucking stats because the motherfucker keep fucking playing. You feel
But
me?
you gotta admit though, for a man that is 38, 39 years old and is still putting up points.
You gotta think though. He been playing like, I ain't gonna say LeBron been playing like shit this playoff,
But
but
see,
he ain't been regular LeBron.
that's the thing. This ain't the regular LeBron. This is not, Heat LeBron where I'm taking over, I'm dropping 50. This is, hey, look, we finna set this play, finna set this screen for you. I'm gonna need you to go knock it down, LeBron. This is the team player LeBron. This is a whole different new LeBron.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. Me, I just don't like LeBron. I lost respect for LeBron when he got his ass whooped down there in Miami and went back to Cleveland. Like he kept getting his ass whooped in Cleveland. That's why he went to Miami. He won a ring down there. Then took his motherfucking ass. He still was in Miami. He got his ass whooped. Then when he ran his ass back to Cleveland and then kept getting his ass bust down there. But he won. He won what?
Two.
Yeah, he won two. No,
Oh, yeah, well, he won two with the Heat. He
no,
won two with the Heat.
I thought he won one with the Heat.
No, he won two with the Heat, one with Cleveland, and then he won one with Lakers because he got four working on his five now.
That one he won with LA. I don't count that bullshit, bro. Half of the damn. I mean, they gave it to him. I guess it's on the stats, but half of the fucking league was out with COVID, bro. Come on now. It was that 2020 COVID season, I think. But yeah, though, bro. I'm just gonna say what Denver Nuggets. I'm
Yeah,
gonna just say Denver because I pull for any team other than LeBron punk ass. And really, I feel like Celtics and Heat. That's a pretty good matchup. Like,
yeah, because they played last year in the semifinals in the Boston, ended up knocking them out.
yeah. I mean, it would be nice to see Celtics go. They done had their ups and downs over the years, so it'd be nice to see the Celtics go. But also, it'd be nice to see the Heat go. Considering they really started from scratch a couple seasons ago.
Yeah, and they got like all the key pieces to put together, and then they got my main man Jimmy G. I'm still kind of mad that you left Timberwolves, but
Did you say Jimmy
proved up.
G or Jimmy B?
I said Jimmy.
I thought you said my main man Jimmy G. I was like, well, Jimmy G.
I'm thinking Jimmy Garoppolo,
Oh,
but I'm talking about Jimmy B. Jimmy Butler. But you know,
on a side note, I really wanted Phoenix to go all the way,
I didn't. I'm so sick of KD.
bro.
I'm so sick. I'm so
Bro,
sick of
I
KD.
feel like me. I always admired Kevin Durant because like playing ball in real life, I feel like when I was in my prime, that was my playing style. Like Kevin Durant got a little dribble on him. He can pull up in your face. He can shoot the deep three. He can do what he needed to do. He was a dominant scorer. I feel like I related to him growing up. How I used to play back in the day. Like
I only got one comment to say on KD. KD started that snake shit for this generation of basketball.
hey man, he made a career move, man. He did what he had to do, but that's beside the point.
What do you mean?
He did,
What do
bro.
you mean?
He wasn't doing nothing in OKC, bro. He wasn't doing nothing.
He was doing everything that he needed to do in OKC. He need to use his voice like they be using this voice now that, hey, I need players. Because he already had Russ, prime Russ, on top of that.
But you gotta think though, him and like Russ ain't. My opinion, Russell Westbrook, he ain't no team player. He he finna go crazy. He finna go, especially when he was in his prime. He wasn't really a team player, and it's like, think about it, bro. He left OKC, went to Golden State. He got more money, and he won a ring, two rings, didn't he, or one?
I think he won one. I don't know. I don't
I
think
know
he
I know
played.
they went twice and they lost.
Uh-huh.
I want to say he won two.
One or two. I don't know. I
I
don't really keep
know
up basketball
because I know Golden State won and one without him. Then they played LeBron again, and LeBron came back and won. He came back from 3-1 and won 4-3. I don't know. It's been some years, bro. But yeah, man. I got Denver, and really, I'm gonna say, yeah, I'm either or on the East side with Celtics or Heat. I mean, they both dominant teams. They evenly matched teams. Think about it. You ain't got Giannis in the mix no more, so They're up for grabs. Obviously, they 2 teams left, so
Yeah. Somebody going. Somebody got to win a chip at the end of the day.
yeah.
But
But
off the topic of basketball, let's hop into that NFL.
boy,
This
I'm ready
season,
for it.
this season is
But
going to be very interesting.
like, comment down below who y'all NFL team is, and if you Dallas, fuck. Nah, I'm just playing.
No, finish that. If you
Nah,
Dallas, fuck
see, I
you.
can't do that. There's too many Dallas fans out there, man.
Okay, and I will sit there and argue you down. Why y'all are trash? You hear me? Trash.
It's like,
Terrible.
I mean, let's be real, bro. Like Dallas, they're a decent
Dallas is
team.
a good. No. I'm going to give it to them. Dallas is a good team.
Yeah. Dallas is a good team, but it's just the fans,
It's
bro.
the
Like
fans. They
y'all
make it
are
so
insane.
worse. Like so worse.
Y'all are insane. Like, I remember that one year, I think it was Brady's first run with the Bucks. Played y'all first game. Y'all lost by 3 points and was bragging about it.
Oh, if we can hold Brady like that, we for sure going to the Super Bowl. Y'all lost.
I lost on y'all record.
Y'all still
First game of
lost.
the season. Oh, we only lost to Brady by 3 points. We going all the way this season. We going all the way, man. And then what happened? Brady went all the way and
Brady
won,
went all the way.
and won at home in Tampa. Like, come on now.
Telling you, it's just them Cowboy fans. You need to stay away from.
Like, y'all are insane. I remember that one year y'all was 4-0. Y'all beat the 4 worst teams in the league. What was it? Jets. It was the Dolphins.
I think it was the Texans.
Yeah, Texans.
It was somebody else. I think it might have been the coach, somebody like that. I don't
I
know. I
look, you want to say Washington.
might have been. I just know they beat 4 trash teams,
Yeah.
and everybody, oh, we going all the way.
And then they lost 5 straight. They lost like 5 straight, bro. Come on now. Like,
Cowboys is they. I mean, like, don't get me wrong. They teams have always been stacked. It's not. It's not a point in time that I can really remember where they teams haven't been stacked. It's just
I feel
2
like
things that. Well, no, it's 3 things that kill them. 1, they fans. 2, they quarterbacks, and 3, that motherfucker Jerry Jones. But I'm trying to tell you, that motherfucker Jerry Jones.
I was about to say Dallas has always had like it just wasn't like where like no superstar was on that team, in my opinion.
Yeah, they always had at least 3 superstars on offense and defense.
Yeah, Dallas defense crazy. I give them that. I'm not no hater, but it's just the fans, bro. Y'all are, in my eyes, y'all are insane, bro.
And you make people not like Dallas.
Exactly.
So
Dallas fans, Steelers fans, kinda. Y'all ain't as bad as Dallas.
Steelers, they not as bad as how they used to be. Steelers used to be terrible. Steelers, you really didn't hear. I mean, you heard about Cowboys, but Steelers was on a whole nother level at one point. But then when they started sucking, a lot more start going quiet. So you really don't hear about Steelers fans nowadays.
Exactly, bro. Like, but nah. Comment down below who y'all favorite team is, and if it's Dallas, you know.
Fuck you. I'm gonna say it. If you ain't gonna say it, I'm gonna say it. Fuck you.
But shoot, yeah. Comment down below y'all favorite team. Mine is the Seahawks. I seen we had a decent draft. I ain't gonna lie, we had a very, very nice draft. They said it's the best our team done looked since 2020. So, and Russell Wilson, fuck you. I'm glad you left.
See, whoop, that was a Russell Wilson. See, he been holding that in for a long time. I ain't
Man,
never heard
hell
him
yeah.
say that.
Oh, bro, this is what happened, bro. We played against the Rams, not the season that just passed. Russell Wilson's last season with us. We played against the Rams. I think it was Aaron Donald swung, hit him in the hand as he went to throw the ball, broke his finger. He had to go surgery. We was out. Gino, he stepped up. I think he won a couple, lost a couple. Gino, this is his first time starting what 8 years or some shit like that.
Yeah.
So he can't just like he spent too much time at home with Sierra or something. He's just ready to get the season over with. But he was playing like shit. When have you ever known Russell Wilson to just stand in the pocket and get sacked? Like he's
a mobile quarterback. He
Yeah.
don't stay in the pocket too long. If
he was fucking Patrick Mahomes before Patrick Mahomes bought his yellow ass in the
trying to
league,
tell
man.
you, trying to
Like,
tell
come
you.
on now. And he just standing in the pocket, get hit. Won't throw the ball, can't throw the ball. Like, is he? I don't know if he was scared about getting hurt again, or if he's like I said, spent too much time at home with Sierra. He's ready to get it over with. And he went over to Denver and ain't hit on nothing since. So
Broncos, that's right.
Broncos, that's right. But man, big shouts out to Geno Smith though. Geno Smith, he stepped up. We had a fairly decent season. All right. We did way better than I thought we was gonna do. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say I went to the playoffs last year, nigga.
Yeah, lost first round.
Yeah, we lost first round too because I am a Pats fan. Go ahead, say what you got to say. Go ahead, say what you got to say.
Fucking quarterback,
but
we need to get his ass in the weight room.
I mean, look, Mac, I got 2 words for you. Get big. I need you.
That's steroids, something.
I need your arm, especially your throwing arm. I don't know if you need to, have some lonely nights by yourself, but I need that arm to be strong because I need a good 60 ball out of you. Them 30 and 40 balls, that ain't it. That ain't
Bro,
it, boy.
I don't know. I guess that they said his rookie season, he gonna get better, bro. Like he ain't a rookie no more. He done got better, but he ain't, he ain't there yet. Like he can't throw it.
He
Like,
can throw, but he don't have the power to throw.
yeah,
But accuracy wise, he on the money. He on
yeah.
the money. But I mean, draft wise, I feel like we did, pretty okay. We ain't grab like no huge big names, but we grabbed what we needed. We grabbed cornerbacks, we grabbed receivers, we grabbed offensive linemen, and we grabbed linebackers. So what we really needed to, lead our team. Will I say we going to the playoffs? I don't think we going to the playoffs about 2-3 more years. Why? Because
Like a rebuild.
no, not necessarily rebuild. It's just who's in our division. Because you got, okay, you got the Bills. You got Stephon Gilmore. You got Von Miller. You got
Damn,
Josh Allen.
Von Miller over there still playing?
Yeah, you got Von Miller. You got Josh Allen. You got the Dolphins. You got Jalen Waddle, Tua, Tyree
Tyree,
Hill,
Jalen
and
Ramsey.
Jalen Ramsey. And now to the new addition, you have the Jets, Aaron Rodgers, Randall Cobb,
I don't mean to cut
Alan
y'all, bro.
Lazard.
Tell me what y'all think about this, bro. Aaron Rodgers was bitching while he was in Green Bay. He need more weapons. Why the fuck he go to the Jets and take the same fucking people with his ass? Ain't pick up nobody fucking new. Like,
I think what it was because they had nobody else left on the market. The only people they really had left on the market that was good was OBJ, and I think OBJ was already in talks with somebody else. Because
Ravens.
yeah, he was already in talks with somebody else. Because I'm talking about all the receivers got swept up fast in a hurry. Yeah. So I guess he had to be like, hey, look, if I can't get no new receivers, I'm gonna go ahead and just keep the ones that I got because they know how I play. So
Still though, like I don't know. I feel like how long was this deal?
I don't even know.
I think it was a year, wasn't it?
It was something. Nah, he got a little pretty something. This Aaron
Around.
Rodgers we talking about. He gonna get something.
I don't know. I feel like, especially if he go all the way, he gonna retire.
Yeah, if he give him one more chip, he'll probably give it up. Cause the way he is, he that whole melodic. I gotta stay in the dark to concentrate. Nah, my boy, you need to go throw a football to a receiver. That's what you need to do. But nah, he ain't. He don't. I give him a good 2-3 years. If he get a chip in that time, he'll quit whenever he get it. But after that, no, he out of there. Because
Yeah,
if you think about it, he's really the last quarterback in that
the
that
time frame
that
with
time
Brady,
frame.
Big Ben.
All them people.
Yeah,
So it was
Brady, Big Ben, the other motherfucker.
you got Brady, Big Ben, you
He's
got both of the Manning
yeah,
brothers, you got
Manny.
who else? You get it is Drew Brees. All of them. They all gone. Now it's literally just him left. And I mean, there's nothing wrong with chasing on Lombardi, but it was like, man, you in the league for this long, and you only got one. I think it might be time to give it up, my boy. So
Yeah. What's your take on like that whole situation with Lamar, his agent, with his agent?
I'm gonna go ahead and tell you like it is, and I'm gonna be 100% real with you. They put a nigga in the NFL, and the nigga did what the nigga was supposed to do. Nigga said
Exactly.
he needed money, and the nigga went and got money.
Yeah, think about it. Anybody, he could have went to any other team though.
Yeah, he could have went to any other team, but they wasn't gonna pay him what
Yeah,
he wanted to be
Ravens,
paid.
Ravens played it smart. It was really like, ain't it in football? Your contract ain't guaranteed.
Everything is not guaranteed. You get a guaranteed amount, but that's not all in
Yeah, I
one
think
take.
you get your signing bonus. That's guaranteed. Everything else ain't
And
guaranteed.
guaranteed. But ever since that situation, I kind of looked at it as Jalen and Lamar. They've like messed up the quarterback market now because it's like
Who?
Jalen Hurts, and
Oh,
because it's like Jalen got paid what 250. 250 mil. Lamar got
Two.
260.
Oh, he had like 285 or some shit like that.
He got a lot. That's all I
Yeah,
know.
he
He
got a lot
got
of
over
fucking money.
200. So it's like now these quarterbacks are saying, hey,
They want
he
that
got
same
he got
thing, but
200. He got 200. He got
uh,
damn near
what's
200, and y'all
what's
paying me 195. Now I'm gonna need some more money from y'all.
what's a quarterback in the league that you feel actually deserves that amount?
Pat, I feel like since the way the
He
quarterback,
had the biggest deal at one point, didn't
yeah. But see what his was, because I think his was, I think it was 500 mil, but he's just like broke up. You know what I'm
he?
saying?
Over the years.
Yeah, over the years. It's not like how theirs is. So it's like
They,
it's a bunch of money at one time type deal.
yeah. I mean, Patrick Mahomes, he a young quarterback still. He got some years. He got what, 2 chips?
Yeah, and he been in the league what
Three,
three,
four,
4 years. That's
maybe.
that's talent that needs to be paid.
Yeah.
And I promise you, if Kansas City do not want to pay them, somebody gonna pay for
Oh yeah, indubitably. Nice word, indubitably.
them. So who do you feel is a quarterback who don't deserve that money or don't deserve to get paid a lot of money?
Shit. I know a lot of Dallas fans hate me for this, but I say Dak Prescott, bro. Like
Yeah, I was gonna go with that too. That,
he last season, bro. Like a lot of them games came from him. I'm sorry. I know you can't as a team. I know just playing sports growing up as a team, you can't pin it on that one person, even though it's that one person's fault why we lost. But yeah, man, like Dak, I don't feel like he deserves a whole lot of everything. I mean, Dak, he's a decent quarterback when he want to be, I guess.
what
He
that needs is a prove it contract. He needs to end up on a 1 year deal with not a lot of money, but you gonna start. But this is like, hey, you need to prove to me that I can pay you,
yeah,
200
no.
million.
You remember when he got hurt beginning of the season? Then he
Uh-huh.
get hurt what the first, second game?
Something like that. Yeah, I think so.
No, he got hurt the first game of the season.
Mm.
I remember that backup stepped in and they lost, and then he won the next 3 games, and it's like he 3-0 with Dallas, and Dak was good to go that third game, but
They started old buddy over him.
I don't even think Dak even suited up still though. They said he was supposed to play, but
Nah, he didn't suit up, but then the next game they started back that. Because I remember it was a whole
no,
bunch of
no,
controversy, and it was
no, no,
like,
no. They didn't start him that next game. They started the backup. Remember they got their ass whooped by the Eagles. Dude threw like 4, 5 picks.
well, I remember at one point of time they was, Dak coming back, and there was a controversy between like all the Dallas fans. They were saying, no, we don't want Dak in, we want old buddy in, because old buddy is actually winning games. He's actually hitting what he needs to be hitting at.
Yeah,
Dak,
that was after that third game when he went, like that fourth game when he went 3-0. But I remember when they played the Eagles, bro threw an ass of picks.
mm-hmm.
I
They
think
still won the game though, but
no, they didn't. He was beat the shit out of them.
they did.
Yeah, yeah. It was
Oh
like
shit.
beginning of the season. He was beat the hell out of them. Dude, bro threw like no count. I think he threw maybe 8 picks. I know he threw an ass on him. Like he back to back drives throwing picks like we playing Madden and I'm picking everything you throw it, bro. Like swear. Like I feel like I don't know. Like you said, I agree with that. Like Dak need a prove it contract. I feel like they shouldn't just give him all this damn money at one time because it's like yeah, he was there, but I feel like it's a couple games Dak could have stepped up more and better last season. Like, damn, you can't pin a loss on just him. So I'm sure there's some people on defense that missed some easy tackles, gave up runs, gave up passes. I'm sure there's people on offense miss passes, like ran the wrong route, didn't cut and take the right hole, hit the right hole, running the ball. So I mean, you can't really pin him. Anybody picked up Ezekiel yet?
Yeah, he got signed to the Eagles.
So I wasn't tripping, bro. Them motherfuckers. I remember I was talking to somebody about that shit. And they were saying, "Nah, he a free agent. He a free agent." I said, "Nah, he got signed to the Eagles.
And he got put on, guess what? A prove it deal. A 1 year.
He needed too. Like when he came in the league, he was like running people over, doing what he needed to do to get their yards. But like he slowly fell off. Like I feel like Dallas would low key had a way better record, way better season. They would could have maybe. I hate to say it, but maybe could have got further. I ain't gonna say go all the way. Fuck no. Maybe got farther if they They was running with a 2-man scheme, wasn't it, with Pollard and Zeke? Right? I feel like they had to just ran Pollard. He was more productive as a backup than Zeke was as a starter. They had to started him off the gate. I thought they would have been more productive, especially on certain teams.
But the way Dallas works is like once the fans fall in love with you, they're gonna buy that jersey. And you know Jerry Jones, he all about the money first, football second.
Yeah.
So he gonna rack in that revenue. And think about it. That first year, his rookie year, he went off. And everybody loves Zeke. Georgia says went out the way. So it was like, hey, look, bro, you was making me so much money. I'm gonna let you stay on the team. But it's like as it started going down and down, people was like, hey, my faith in Zeke is going away. So you need to do something like this
If
year.
I was a Dallas fan, I wouldn't have no faith in him. Him more Prescott, really.
Yeah, they need to get Prescott up out of like pronto. Like
Yeah.
out of there.
But I said Deshaun Watson, he cleared to play this season, ain't he?
Yeah. He played last season too.
Oh, he did.
Yeah.
He
He
on
was on
Cleveland, ain't he?
yeah, he was on that suspension. And then I think he came back like week 12 and his first game back was against the Texans. I think they lost though.
Well,
I don't know.
that makes shit even worse. But I mean, Deshaun, I feel like
Deshaun is on. Deshaun got on. He was supposed to be on a approved deal too, but you know it was Deshaun Watson, and the last time Deshaun Watson played, he was, you know, the Deshaun Watson, like the run
yeah.
around hidden plays Deshaun Watson. So they paid him thinking
It's
that
like
that's the same Deshaun Watson.
didn't he tear his ACL in practice or some shit like that?
I don't know what happened to him. I
Yeah, I
know he
think
went through that whole, touchy feely situation,
yeah,
but
that's what I'm saying. I think he was out. I think he tore. Don't hold me to this, job. I think a couple years back he tore his ACL in practice or some shit like that. And after that, that's when his like just shit just went downhill.
yeah.
Speaking of downhill, I mean I know we said it was all basketball. What you fucking think about John Morant and the same bullshit, bro?
Appropriated something. I see the yeah.
Like,
He's
come
stupid.
on, bro.
He's
At
stupid,
least
bro.
he got a gun. That's worth a fuck now. I mean,
That
he
boy
had
left
this
for
little
he
pistol in
had
the
that boy.
club.
He ain't had no 22. That boy had a divided by 2. That boy had an 11 on him, boy. Ain't no way. That boy had an 11 on him, bro. But he had the true meaning of a pocket rocket. You
Right, the
probably
second
when he
time,
see what the second time.
yeah, that guy like he had a Glock.
Yeah,
Look
this
like.
time he had like something big, but yeah, he basically done lost everything. They ain't came out with it yet, but he probably not coming back to the league. But all that Powerade deal out the window, that
Nike
Nike
did.
deal out the window.
Like,
He just missed. He just missed a $39 million bonus because of that situation. Because if he would have, just let the season ride on, he would have been, the top 75 All Stars, and he would have been able to get that 39 million bonus. That out the window because he won't be gangster.
I mean, I get that, but like, why does the like these? I get it, the superstars, but at the same time, they're people just like we people. Like, why can't I carry my concealed weapon wherever, but
But
an
see,
NBA player can't?
it's like yeah, but the NBA is their own like disclosed organization. When you your own organization, you make your own rules. Type
I
shit.
mean, I get that, but is that in a contract though?
But that's in the contract. Like no firearm,
Yeah.
and they was like, if you fearing for your life, and it's like you scared to walk around, just buy security. LeBron do it. All the big name people do it. They have security, and the security carry the weapons. My boy, you is making so much money, and you threw that all away for a gun that don't come nowhere near as much money as you make, cause you want me gangster. I'm telling you, bro. Give it about 2 years, we gonna drive down to something. We gonna see that boy down there working at Walmart. I'm trying to tell you.
Yeah, he from we from the upstate of South Carolina. He from John
So,
Morant something. So that's what low country kind of ish.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like we got some stars. Two main stars NBA wise is John Morant and Zion Williams. Zion Williams, he's from Spartanburg.
I know, but you forgot. Kevin Garnett from Marlin.
Oh yeah, I forgot about KG.
But yeah, it's just bro just threw his life away.
I mean,
I
I
don't know if
wouldn't
you
say
see,
that unless he then like splurged all his money and shit.
bruh. So you ain't see like literally, I say the week after he got caught the first time with that gun, he was in strip club, and my boy, you couldn't even see the flow. You couldn't even see the stage. It was so much money on the flow.
I remember they showed us this video my senior year of high school. They was talking about things that NFL players and NBA players blow all their riches on. Like they either blow them on cars, houses, women, jewelry, like clothes, shit like that. Like, the amount of money these motherfuckers said they spend, like damn, like bro. There's one NFL player. He wasn't like no big time NFL player. I don't even remember bro name. Like he wasn't like nobody to really remember. Like he probably was an offensive guard or some shit. Like that motherfucker said he used to blow at least a minimum of 26,000 a night in the club, bro. Like on strippers, just throwing money, drinks, buying everybody else drinks, like clothes to wear just for that one night, then get rid of them, jewelry. Like, damn, is it worth it? I mean, I guess you gotta withhold that image and shit. Cause I mean,
This that's the thing. Once you paint that image, you gotta uphold that image. So it's like, watch what you do with your money. You
some
going for
situations I feel like you hustling backwards when you do that dumb shit.
this going for the millionaires and people who broke. Middle class, lower class, upper class, Illuminati. I don't care who you is. Watch what you do with your money, man. Because I'm
Yeah,
telling
bro.
you,
Like you just call like, especially when you like for example, like when you like young, 16. Some people start working at 15 certain places, 15, 16, 17, 18 years old. When you just making money and you ain't got no real responsibility, that shit will burn a hole in your pocket. I know from experience, but I'm telling you, take my advice now. Like save your money. That shit'll save you in the long run. Like telling you,
and build your credit as soon as
hell
you
yeah,
can. Because I'm telling you, you
hell
think
yeah,
that shit not important now?
shit,
Get about a good 20, 22. And you think you finna get a car put in your name?
yeah.
You finna get you a cosigner because you ain't got a lick of credit.
Yeah, I learned this shit the hard way. Like I used to, I ain't gonna say I didn't understand credit, because credit is basically showing you responsible, showing you can pay bills on time, showing that people can loan you money and you can pay them back no problem, type shit like that. I had learned that shit the hard way. I'm thinking, well, if I got the money to buy something, what the hell I'm finna finance it for? I had to learn the hard way that credit is more valuable than money, which in a sense it shouldn't be in
It
my
shouldn't
opinion.
be, but
It's just
it's
the
just
way
the
the
way
world.
world works.
Like for example, I seen this post on Facebook. They was like, how the hell can I afford to pay $1,500 a month in rent for an apartment, but the bank telling me I can't afford a $1,300 mortgage for a house, like own a house. But it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like shit like that don't make sense to me, like whatsoever. So
She just asked back. That how the way the
in
world
the in
is,
the price of shit nowadays, bro. Oh my
man.
god, bro, a fucking 1 bedroom apartment, like just something basic and nice, not nothing like
Flashy. You ain't gotta have all that buku bullshit in that motherfucker. It's a
yeah,
basic apartment.
1,200 for 1 bedroom, 1 bath. Like, come on now.
And then you gotta put your own shit in that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Wash it, dry it,
Well,
love it.
some
Well,
some
some people do. There's some come with it, but
yeah,
some of them don't.
yeah. But I mean, price of the world, like that shit is like crazy.
Gone up. That shit has gone up.
Like I see, like you ever paid attention, like to your grandparents, and they be talking about how back in the day you can get this for that price.
Mm-hmm.
Like I feel like now we're experiencing that.
Mm-hmm.
Like I first started working and was buying shit for myself, I'm like, okay. But now it's like some shit I look back at, like, god damn. I know I wasn't paying that much money for like, like them Febreze wall plug-in shits, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, I remember I always put two in my room, my bedroom. So a 2 pack of them bitches used to be $7. Why is a fucking 2 pack $11 now, bro? Like, and them shits barely last a month, barely, like
I'm
barely.
I'm gonna tell you some shit that fucked the world up, and black folks is still mad about this shit till
On them
this
fucking
day.
eggs.
No, I ain't. Well, yeah, you can talk about the eggs too. How the eggs go from 2 something to 7 something, and they still the same eggs. Like
You ain't hear what happened with that?
what?
Basically, like the farmers and shit,
Mm-hmm.
they bought some kind of like chicken feed shit.
And they fuck the chickens up, and they
Yeah,
want to lay no egg.
yeah, they weren't producing eggs as often, so it's a short. Basically, nah, I said it was a shortage on chicken.
Mm-hmm.
Same shit. And then when they start making their own chicken feed, they say they start producing. But who's his name? My bad.
Black folks still mad about Dollar Tree.
Whatever happened with that shit?
This shit ain't Dollar Tree no more.
See, I ain't
It's
never.
$1.50.
See me.
Everything in that motherfucker $1.50 now.
I ain't never really shop at Dollar Tree. I always been a Dollar General motherfucker.
It's one of them. I
I
think it's
think it's Dollar. It is Dollar Tree.
or is it Family Dollar? It's one of them, but I know one of them.
It was Dollar Tree.
Dollar Tree.
Yeah, I remember
Everything in
the
them. I'm
controversy
talking about
about that.
everything. Everything in them motherfucker $1. Now when you go in there, everything $1.50. Man,
About to say, I ain't never been really into Dollar Tree. Like I wouldn't be able to tell you. I've been like Dollar General like 5 minutes up the road from my house. But no, they just recently built. It's like a Dollar Tree and
and
a Family
Family Dollar.
Dollar all in one store, which is stupid because they built it right like directly beside a Dollar General. Like if you from where I'm from, Hickory Tavern, you know what I'm talking about. Like
So basically, you get a 3-for-1.
basically, me, I'm so accustomed because like going to the Dollar General. 'Cause I remember when they built that Dollar General, I was younger. Like closest one to me was all the way in Lawrence, no Great Court.
Mm-hmm.
So I remember when they first built the one like 5 minutes of the road from the crib. We went there. Now that I got the Family Dollar and Dollar Tree, I don't ever go there. So it's like,
A lot of people don't realize, bro. Dollar Trees and Dollar Generals, them motherfuckers, mostly the Dollar Generals, them motherfuckers gonna put out Walmart.
yeah, they basically got like a produce section in that bitch and everything now. They remodeling Dollar Generals now.
The
Yeah.
only thing that's really keeping Walmart going is like they kitchen appliances, shit like that, like TVs, blenders, toys,
No, Dollar General got blenders too.
Well, you see what I'm saying? Like they
Yeah.
just starting to get accustomed to all this stuff. So I said about 10 years, you really ain't gonna see no Walmarts like that. And if you do, they ain't gonna be jumping because Dollar General gonna have everything in it. Everything.
Oh yeah, bro. You wanna know like some shit I just be thinking about sometimes?
Mm.
How rich motherfuckers were when they was like back in the day when they invested in business. You know, back in the day, like business won't start unless people invest in it.
Mm.
Sometimes people that invested in Walmart, they invested in
Oh,
like
niggas, they
Amazon,
is paid.
but they wiping their ass with
They
$100
is
bills.
paid.
Like I mean, taking some diarrhea. I done ate a bunch of sweets, cake. I like I'm lactose intolerant. I done drunk a big old gallon of the red cap milk. Like wiping their ass with hundreds, bro.
Think about it. People who invested in the Family Dollars, Dollar Trees, they is paid too. Cause you gotta think about it. No matter where you go,
You gonna see at least one.
you gonna at least see one,
Yeah.
and they almost side by side. You can. There's nowhere around South Carolina for a fact. There's nowhere in South Carolina where you can drive over an hour and not see a Family Dollar, Dollar Tree, or Dollar General. They everywhere. They everywhere on every corner. They'll be in the middle of nowhere. You'll see nothing but straight woods. And then there's a patch in the woods. Guess what? It's Family Dollar right there. They
Another
everywhere.
thing, like somebody like you invest in like Waffle House. It's a Waffle House at every exit on interstate.
At
At
every
least down
exit.
here in the south, it is.
Every exit.
You can't go nowhere without seeing a fucking Waffle House, bro.
Waffle House is everywhere. And for the folks up north, Waffle House is
Like
it's
Denny's.
it's a Denny's or IHOP, basically, but
Yeah.
it's very ghetto.
But it depends on where you go. Me, I prefer IHOP over Waffle House. To me, IHOP more sanitary.
Bro, if I don't see no flies, my cook ain't got no cigarette, if I don't hear nobody arguing, the food ain't good. I'm trying to tell you.
But I mean, though, like Waffle House, it's just hit or miss. It depends on who making your shit, really.
Yeah, it also depends on who making it, but then at the same time, it also depends on who cutting you the deal. Because
They invented scamming.
When you eat Waffle House and you get an All Star meal and it's $12, it'd be amazing. But when you eat Waffle House and that All Star meal $15, you feel ripped off
Yeah,
because it don't hit the same.
they invented scamming, bro. Waffle House, that shit ain't never. Tell me, comment down below if you done ever been to Waffle House on a consistent basis and that shit the same price. If you get the exact same thing, I'm telling you.
It's not.
Like sometimes with All Star, I get the same thing every time I go to Waffle House. All Star meal, and occasionally I get a hash brown on the side. But if I get just an All Star meal, the fucking menu say $9.99, $10. You want to round up the fucking penny.
Yeah. And then you also gotta add the drink about
You see me?
$1.29 type.
This is another thing, bro. Let me put y'all on game real quick. I'm not even like saying this just to be an old cheap ass, but me, I like drinking water a lot of water. You go to a restaurant, especially in today's time with a whole lot of places being short staffed. Why in the actual fuck are you paying $4 for a drink they ain't even gonna refill? You gonna be mad about it later?
Yeah, that's bullshit. Some places they charge $4-5 for the drink. You ain't even order. My nigga, that's an appetizer at some place.
Yeah. You pay $4, $5 for a damn drink. They probably won't even fucking refill because they so damn short staffed. They got a waitress waiting ass tables. At least if you get a water, you get your little lemon, squirt your little lemon juice. It's good for you, and you ain't pay for it. You can't really be too mad if you don't get a refill. For me, I don't do it just to be cheap. I actually enjoy drinking water a lot. So, plus water, that shit good for your skin. It's good. Water good for every fucking thing. Your body is damn near made of water. Shit.
70, I think it was 70%.
Yeah,
Something like
you
that.
need water. Like, but it's getting hot outside too, so drink you some water, people. But I mean, that's me. I ain't paying. I ain't paying the five. What Martin say? I ain't paying the five.
I ain't paying $5. I ain't
Episode.
paying the $4. And you get lucky if I pay the $3. I'll pay the
Exactly.
$2. I'll pay the $2. But
Exactly. And then like some restaurants, you get like signature lemonades and shit. They don't even give you a refill on them. Like,
and see, that's another thing with signature restaurants. Like everybody restaurant have different flavors of the same thing. Like you'll go and get a lemonade here, lemonade and all that, but go here, put the lemonade on point. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you gotta watch which you drink at restaurants, because some of these places they don't clean out their machine. And you think, oh, this gonna be gas. You drinking syrup,
yeah, like
almost
coming.
lean.
Oh, and another thing why I don't really like drinking fountain drinks and shit at restaurants. 'Cause, like I used to be the manager at a restaurant, and it's like the little nozzles on the drink machine. You supposed to take them bitches out every night and soak. It's like some kind of powder you mix with hot water, like super hot water, and it sterilizes and cleans, stops the nozzles from getting mold and coming from the fucked up ass restaurant I was working at. They didn't do that shit every night, especially sweet tea. Like some motherfuckers, they don't drain the sweet tea and wash the urn out. You know, like the little thing you put tea bag in. If you work at a fast food restaurant or some shit like that, even a regular restaurant, you know how you make fucking sweet tea. It's just water in a damn tea bag, hot water and tea bag, whatever. You put some sugar. If you don't properly, you gotta take them nozzles off too. Clean that shit. A lot of restaurants don't do that shit. You gotta clean the inside out. Not that shit smell like old beer. A lot of restaurants don't do this shit. That's why another reason why I personally don't care to drink fountain drinks. And like me, I don't even like sweet tea. That shit tastes like burnt water. My opinion. If I drink sweet tea, it gotta be like super cold. Also,
Yeah, shit gotta be handmade. Sometimes I might chance it, but for the most part, only time I'm drinking sweet tea is when I watch you make it, or if I make it myself. Everybody can't make sweet tea. Not make sweet tea.
especially
Not
like
tea that's sweet. There's a difference between tea that's sweet and sweet tea. Two different totally drinks.
yeah. But I need to wrap it up with
You wanna wrap it up?
got what that what two more topics we had said, wasn't it?
Yeah. Video how long though?
Yeah. We'll just hit the domestic violence one and then wrap
Yeah.
it on.
Yeah. So on our last topic for today,
Yeah.
we just wanna, from recent events of happening from where we stay at, we just wanna, speak on the domestic violence, because
Yeah.
for one, we don't promote it. That shit is not cool at all. Like the shit ain't funny. Shit ain't cool. The shit don't get you the hoes. Like when you go to jail, you get beat up and raped for that. So it's like, why
It's like,
would
oh
you
yeah, I don't
do that?
like not even like just for men, like women too. Like there's some women out there that genuinely feel like they can just whoop
Beat on a man.
yeah, like that shit go both ways. Domestic violence go both ways. Like not sexist with that shit. Like that shit go both ways. Like I feel like if you, especially if you with somebody like that you enter a whole entire relationship with, not somebody like you just sneaky linking and just messing around with. But I mean like y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all locked in, ain't no switching up.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all locked in, tell like a booty hole. Like, like what can that person like how the hell can a person make you so mad to where you gotta put your
Put
hands
your
on them?
hands on them, because
Like
it's like because I mean, people say it also goes back to how people were raised, and I feel like that's a 50-50, because it's like, yeah, you can, because parents they make it known like, hey, look,
Somebody put
don't
their hands on you better.
put your hands back, put your hands on them. But the way I was taught, it was like, hey, look, you know, if a girl hitting on you, let it hit you, Don't sit there and just, open the arm, hit, block her, and she keep hitting you,
You get
mush her.
you get to a point where as a man you gotta defend yourself in certain situations, but
This shit ain't cool at all, though.
but like in most cases it is men being like abusing women. Like fellas, if a woman wanna leave you, bro, like let her go. Like this shit is not worth losing yourself behind, like losing yourself mentally behind a woman. Like, bro, she making known she don't want you. There's so many women out here, bro. Like something I heard my whole life. It's somebody for the love of us all out there somewhere. So there ain't no point in losing yourself in no man. Ain't no point in losing yourself in no woman, bro. That shit not worth it. Like,
Ain't no point in you losing yourself in anybody, bro. Like,
yeah,
if you feel like your presence is not wanted, leave. Don't
shit,
sit there
it ain't
and
worth
try to
it.
make them, try to
Don't
love you or try to,
like don't force nobody to understand your worth. If they don't know that shit walking in the front door of you as a person walking in your front door, that shit ain't worth it, bro. They don't know your worth and what you like, your values and shit off the rip, man. Fuck them. You just straight like that, like I'm not saying just every person you have a disagreement with say fuck them, but at the end of the day, like you with a person and you, or just not even like even relationship level, just in life, like general, like somebody you be somebody you work with, like don't force it upon them to understand certain shit. Just like forget it, it is what it is. Nothing you can really do about it too much.
because if it come to you, it come to you. But don't try to, put it on you, if that makes sense.
Yeah, like, but yeah, in my opinion, domestic violence go both ways because there's genuinely some women out there that feel like it's okay to put their hands on a man. He's supposed to deal with it. I ain't saying like a woman hit you just rock
Don't beat her ass, please. Just don't beat her ass, cause
like,
you going to jail. I mean, she going to jail too, but you
yeah,
going to jail too, cause
like some states, especially where we from, South Carolina, it's a woman state, so all it takes is a bitch. You can just breathe on the bitch and she can call the police and get your ass locked up nowadays. But I mean,
try to get out the situation as best as you can.
yeah,
Try to leave.
let's walk away now. This bitch got a butcher knife.
Or a
Come,
gun to your head,
boy,
you
you
better listen to bitch, but
better
you better.
Mike Tyson that ass. I mean, I don't know. I feel like everybody just keep their hands to themselves. It wouldn't be so many problems. I mean, in some situations, it's one sided where it's like the woman just hitting on you or man beating on you type shit. So I mean, you really can't say everybody keep your hands to yourself. I take that back. But I mean, at the end of the motherfucking day though, it's like on some shit like I don't know, like somebody abusing you, leave him now, cause it's like, especially in most cases, it is a man hitting a woman. Like if a man beating on you, you know, don't stay with him thinking he gonna change. He gonna change it. Don't be scared of him. Like just leave. Cause eventually it's gonna get to a point he gonna stop beating on you. And he gonna
damn near kill you.
if he don't kill you type shit. So it's like don't think he gonna change. If a man hit you once, he'll hit you again. Like that's coming from a man. Like me, I ain't never put my hands on a woman before. I ain't never
No,
had.
no, no. If y'all be like play fighting,
Yeah, that's
he end
different.
up slapping you too hard,
It's
you
different.
shouldn't have been playing with him because you know that nigga heavy handed. But if this nigga like Mike Tyson your
Like
ass,
he
like
got you all up in here,
the
like
motherfucker.
you know what I'm saying, shit like that. Like even if y'all got kids together, leave that motherfucker. When your kids get older, they'll understand. Like I might understand at a young age. Who knows? I mean, don't be with nobody who destroys you physically, mentally. You know what I'm saying? Like this shit. It's 2023. Like it's a new year. Like got it. Like I don't know. I feel like my generation coming up. Like I know they say every generation is the new face of the planet or some shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. I feel like a lot of people in our generation like doing dumb shit lately.
Like all that sneaky link shit and all that
Like
shit. But
so
but 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 that shit is for the next episode, because
Yeah, we're gonna wrap this
we're
up,
gonna
bro.
wrap this up. But I'm D2 Times.
And it's your boy J, man.
What we doing here is the talk of the town. We just gonna, talk about the town. What's going on in the world,
Yeah.
going on in the city, going on in the county. Whatever it is, we gonna talk about it.
Yeah. I'm about to say, comment down below some topics y'all want us to discuss, have a conversation with each other, and put it out for y'all to view. All that good shit right there. Like, comment, and subscribe. We will be doing a giveaway at 50 subscribers. Like, that's just 50 people out there in the world. You know what I'm saying?
So you gotta subscribe and see. This how I know. Let me get close. This how I know. If you watch the video, if you subscribed, and you know about the giveaway, you watch the video.
Yeah, man. We don't know exactly like what we giving away, but this is gonna be something. You know what I'm saying? Just show our appreciation for y'all support, man. Because it's hard to get that support sometimes. But yeah, man, it's talk of the town, and we out.